Did you know that 78% of workers live paycheck to paycheck? That's almost 4 out of every 5 people, barely making ends meet. And yet, building generational wealth is not as elusive as you might think. It's not about winning the lottery or inheriting a fortune. It's about smart financial strategies and consistent habits. Generational wealth is the kind of wealth that gets passed down from generation to generation. It's the kind of wealth that gives you and your family financial security and freedom. It's the kind of wealth that can change your family's story forever. And how do you build this kind of wealth? It starts with 3 key strategies: mastering the art of budgeting, investing wisely, and embracing entrepreneurship. These aren't get-rich-quick schemes, but proven strategies to accumulate wealth over time. Ready to escape the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle and build generational wealth? Let's dive into our first strategy. Meet John. He's an average guy who managed to save $100,000 in 5 years on a $50,000 salary. How? Through budgeting. Let's delve into John's story. He started by mapping out his income and expenses, identifying areas where he could trim the fat. Eating out less, cutting back on unnecessary subscriptions, and opting for public transportation over his gas-guzzling car were just a few of his cost-cutting measures. But John didn't stop there. He made saving a priority. Every month, a portion of his paycheck was automatically transferred to his savings account, making the process seamless and ensuring he never missed a beat. This is the power of consistent saving over time. It's not about making drastic changes overnight, but rather about making small, sustainable adjustments that add up over the years. Just like John, you can save a significant amount over time with a solid budgeting strategy. Up next, a strategy that can multiply your savings. Scene script. Enter Jane. She turned a $10,000 inheritance into $1 million in 10 years. Her secret weapon, investing. Let's dive into Jane's story. She didn't hit the jackpot overnight. No, Jane played the long game. She focused on long-term growth, choosing investments that would grow steadily over the years. She didn't get swept up in the latest trends or panic when the market dipped. She stayed the course, and her patience paid off. Jane was also smart about diversification. She spread her investments across different sectors and asset classes. When one area of her portfolio faltered, another would pick up the slack. This approach balanced out her risk and helped her weather financial storms. Then there's the magic of reinvesting dividends. Instead of pocketing the extra cash, Jane put it right back into her investments. This move supercharged her portfolio's growth, thanks to the power of compound interest. And that's the thing about compound interest. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, growing bigger and faster the longer it goes. The sooner you start investing, the more time your money has to grow. Jane's story might seem exceptional, but her strategy is something anyone can adopt. You don't need to be a Wall Street whiz or have a mountain of cash to start. You just need to take that first step, start investing, and let time and compound interest do their work. Jane's story proves that investing is a powerful tool for wealth accumulation. But there's one more strategy to discuss. Finally, let's talk about Tom. He went from being a high school dropout to a multi-millionaire entrepreneur. His key to success: owning a business. Now, Tom's story is a fascinating one. With no formal education beyond high school, he started out as a janitor in a small company, but he had a vision, an idea that he believed could change the world. He took a leap of faith, quit his job, and poured his heart and soul into his startup. You see, entrepreneurship is like a roller coaster ride. It's packed with thrilling highs, daunting lows, and unexpected twists and turns. The risks are real and palpable. Bankruptcy, debt, and failure are all possibilities. But so are innovation, success, and wealth. Tom's journey wasn't all smooth sailing. There were sleepless nights, countless rejections, and times when he was on the brink of giving up. But his perseverance paid off. His startup took off, and he reaped the rewards of his hard work. His business not only provided him with a substantial income, but also created jobs and contributed to the economy. What we can learn from Tom's story is that entrepreneurship has the potential to create significant wealth. It's not for everyone, but for those willing to take the risk and put in the hard work, the rewards can be life-changing. Like Tom, you too can create substantial wealth by starting your own business. Now it's your turn to start building generational wealth with these strategies.